atmosphere around him. Okay, we're also getting to know that Yogi Adityanath and his cavalcade has arrived at the nomination center. The Prime Minister is going to be next. He's at the Kaal Bhairav temple, and those are live visuals coming in of the Prime Minister seeking blessings right before he files his nomination papers. An important contest for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and a very important one for the Prime Minister as well, because Varanasi is not only about just a constituency in Uttar Pradesh for the Bharatiya Janata Party. It has also come out as a shining example and beacon of what this government has done to a city like Kashi. A number of developmental projects that have fructified over the last 10 years, and these are being endorsed and highly praised by the people who continue to support the Prime Minister and continue to say that if it wasn't for him, Kashi would still be backwards. Right from the connectivity to a number of world-class facilities, including NIFT that have come up or about to come up in Varanasi, is a testament to the fact that a lot of hard work was applied, a lot of promises that were made in 2014 were delivered. All right, I see a smile on Jimsa's face. Would want to know what that smile is all about. And Jimsa, amuse us.
I'd like to remind you three things. Now, to begin with, I want to start by saying I respect the sentiments of Rajlakshmi ma'am, Joyita ma'am, and Himanshu sir, somebody I deeply admire. That being said, I would also want to ask you, if entitlement was a concern, how was Prime Minister Narendra Modi elected to be the first time he was asked to be the CM? What kind of work did he do as an MLA, or prior to that, to work as a CM? That is one. As far as I know, the first time he was elected as an MLA, was asked to take over the reins of the state. He became the CM the first time he contested as an MLA. So is that not a sort of entitlement? That is one. Two, in our angst and our frustration against the opposition, the India bloc, we say that they are not capable, we allude certain things that are not very pleasing to the entire entity. Is it not pertinent that we discuss the fact that during 2014 elections, when our...
Interrupt that conversation, Vineet. Prime Minister Modi has arrived at the nomination filing center, is what we've been informed. Cavalcades further coming in, and of course this is of course a protocol that's going on right now of the cavalcades coming in before Prime Minister Modi, but you can see all the black security cars of the Prime Minister. There we can see him, Prime Minister Modi. He's wearing a white kurta, he has a blue coat on top of that, and we can see Prime Minister Modi there coming down from his car, very close to the supporters on the other side. There you see it, Prime Minister Narendra Modi making his way into the nomination filing center in Varanasi. He is contesting for a third time from this seat in Uttar Pradesh. There we've seen it, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is concluding his two-day tour of Uttar Pradesh by filing his nomination papers. In just a few moments from now, viewers, we will be getting visuals from inside the nomination filing center, where several big leaders of the BJP continue to be present there waiting for the Prime Minister's arrival. He will be welcomed by Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, JP Nadda, Hardeep Puri, Ramdas Athavale, Eknath Shinde, Conrad Sangma, Praful Patel, Chandrababu Naidu, Jayant Chaudhary, Chirag Paswan, all inside at the nomination filing center, waiting for the Prime Minister. Like I said, in just a short while from now, we will get visuals of the Prime Minister inside the center itself, where he will be submitting his papers officially to join the race for 2024 Lok Sabha elections. This is the big moment that we've been waiting for. And of course, you can see the Prime Minister's SPG all across. There's a major security. And as we can see right outside, there are also some supporters of the Prime Minister who are standing by. They've all been waiting since morning to get that one glimpse of the Prime Minister. There are people outside the nomination filing center as well who will wait for the Prime Minister to exit, and they will wait for that one wave from the Prime Minister as he makes his way now to conclude his visit in Varanasi. So this is, like I said, viewers, the moment that everyone has been waiting for. In just a short moment from now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will officially join the race for 2024 Lok Sabha elections from his constituency of Varanasi, where he's contesting for the third time. He is up against Ajay Rai of the Congress and the leaders of the Samajwadi Party as well. Important election for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Remember, the 2024 contest is happening after the promises of 2019 of the Ayodhya Ram Mandir and the Kashi Vishwanath corridor have now been delivered by the Bharatiya Janata Party under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Specifically, the Kashi Vishwanath corridor, a very special project of the Prime Minister for his constituency. He held a roadshow yesterday, 6 kilometers for about roughly 4 hours from Lanka in the Kashi corridor to the Kashi Vishwanath Dham Mandir, and the focus was on showcasing the development that has taken place of Varanasi under Prime Minister Modi. Today, the Prime Minister, after a successful roadshow, started his day with a dip in the waters of the holy Ganga River, followed by a cruise to the Namo Ghat, which was an additional ghat that was also built under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership. And of course, after that, he made his way to the Kaal Bhairav Mandir to seek blessings before he has made his way finally to the nomination filing center in Varanasi. Over to you, Vineet.
All right, so the Prime Minister, like Devika said, has arrived for his nomination for the 2024 elections. Remember, folks, the Prime Minister has already won twice in 2014 and 2019 as well. We also have Joyita Basu, Mr. Himanshu Bhatt, Rajalakshmi Joshi and Jimsa with us on this conversation. Joyita, coming to you. In fact, if we talk about development in Varanasi, it's not only through, what we have heard from people that we have spoken to on the ground in the last couple of days. The development in Varanasi has also been, a precedent, or rather a start to the inspiration that a host of cities could use in the foreseeable future, right from the multimodal terminal on the Ganga, which allowed, consignments to come in from Kolkata through the waterways. Let's talk about the roads also in Kashi, which were in fact infamously very, very narrow. They were all fixed up. And of course, the one palpable difference that you see in Kashi over the last few years is the fact that all the overhead wires, Joyita, have been put underground. And of course, the Ganga has been cleaned up, which was a mammoth project. In fact, the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, came up on a plank to power that they were going to clean up the Yamuna. But over the years, it's only gotten worse. And it's to a point where it's also emanating poisonous gases. Now, this is, a clear distinction between the wheat and the chaff, and that's exactly what the policy of the Prime Minister also enunciated.
Well, Vineet, I went to Varanasi in 2014 ahead of the elections. I went to Varanasi in 2019 ahead of the elections. This year I couldn't go, but I'll be going sometime during the year. So you see, between 2014 and 2019 only, I saw a huge difference. That you're talking about, about the roads. you see, it's very difficult to widen roads in Varanasi. What happens is that Varanasi is famous for its narrow lanes and all, but the construction that has happened, the way the city has been cleaned up, I mean, that's remarkable. And you forgot to mention one of the biggest things that has happened in the last 5 years is that Kashi Vishwanath temple. So you see, the Varanasi I saw in 2014 and Varanasi I saw in 2019. The people were, slightly skeptical about Mr. Modi in 2014. Ki kya karenge, kya hoga. Those people were ecstatic in 2019. So, and you could see the flyovers that have been built, the expressways that were being built. For example, from Varanasi to Ghazipur, that's almost towards the Bihar border. I traveled that whole area. So there was a lot of, a sense of ecstasy. The people were, absolutely over the moon. Now, what has happened is that after that, it's only, when I went in 2019, the digging for that thing has become that Kashi Vishwanath corridor. And I have not seen it yet, but the thing is, the kind of feedback I'm getting, people from all over the country are just visiting just for the Kashi Vishwanath temple to see how it is. Okay, so the whole point is, it is not just, and when you're talking about development, they have developed a cancer hospital over there, as I was mentioning in your program yesterday. In 10 months, they built that. Okay, and the 32,000 operations they've already done over there, the BHU cancer
And
hospital.
Joyita, let's not forget the piped gas to households. Almost 36 lakh people are going to be, in fact, be using this facility. It was started, in fact, in 2016.